Thanks AirUp for sponsoring this video. This is soy sauce. Now I chose for today's experiment the low sodium version. You will understand later on why. But if we take a look at the back, we have several different ingredients: soybean, wheat, salt, and lactic acid, which is the one I'm mostly interested in. You see, lactic acid makes meat more tender, and that is exactly what I'm looking for, because I'm going to be doing something you've never seen before. This is a beautiful New York strip. Notice that this is a choice grade steak, and I have 3 goals. 1, I want the steak to be as tender as possible. 2, I also want an incredible flavor. And 3, see if this steak will turn out better than my regular one. And for that, I'll be marinating 3 of them in soy sauce. One will be for just 24 hours. Another one will be for a week. And lastly, we're gonna do one for a whole month. This way, it's really gonna allow us to understand what soy sauce does to meat. Well, we're about to find out right now. Because after letting all of them marinate, the time is now up. Let's start off with the one that was marinated for 1 day. Take a look at this steak. It feels extremely tender. I'm talking about almost as tender as a pineapple steak. It's soft, it's jiggly, and it smells fantastic. But now let's move on for the one for a week. Whoa. Here we have a completely different scenario. This thing is not tender at all. It's actually quite dense. Whenever I push the steak, it does not give. It smells fantastic, and believe it or not, there's still a tremendous amount of soy sauce in there. I cannot wait to find out how it's gonna taste. But let's move on to the third steak. Now this one, what in the world is this? This is the darkest steak I've ever seen in my life. It is also extremely hard. However, the smell is phenomenal. This got me super excited because the next thing to do was to go ahead and lay them down on a cutting board with a control steak. As expected, this is a beautiful prime steak. This one feels way more tender, super jiggly, and I cannot wait to give it a try. The one for a week, it's something else. Since it was so dense, I wanted to find out how deep the soy sauce went. So I went ahead and cut it a piece, and when I did, take a look. This thing made almost halfway in there. This is what happens whenever you have a marinade that contains salt. It will literally penetrate deeply in there. Hopefully, it's gonna taste fantastic. But then I wanted to find out about the one for a month, so I went ahead and cut up a piece and take a look. Wow. This one penetrated all the way in. I have a feeling this one is going to be quite special, and we'll be finding out really shortly. Because the next thing to do is to go ahead and get them seasoned. Now, since soy sauce has a lot of salt, I'm not going to be using any salt on any of the experimental steak, only for the control one. Then I season all of them with freshly ground black pepper, followed by garlic powder. I have a feeling that if I add any salt to the other ones, it's not going to be a good idea. Hopefully, this will be the right choice. But just in case it's not, I decided to go ahead and make an incredible side dish for us. And this one is super easy to make and very delicious. And the full recipe comes directly from my cookbook. Let me show you how simple it is to make this one. The first thing to do is to go ahead and cook some sausage. Just remove them from the casing and start to cook them up. Once they're fully cooked, go ahead and reserve it on a different plate. Now into a food processor, throw in some cheddar cheese, blend that up real good. Now add some cream cheese and blend it a little bit more. The next step is to get some jalapenos. We want to cut out the seeds. First, we want to split them in half. Once that's done, go ahead and remove all of the seeds. Then we start filling them up with the cheese filling, followed by that wonderful sausage, and wrap everything up in bacon. Set them down on a cooling rack, because the next thing to do is to go ahead and throw them in your smoker. We want to cook them up until the bacon is fully cooked. Once done, take them out, because the last step is to go ahead and glaze them with a sauce. Make sure you are generous with it. The more glaze, the better, as in the end, you have an incredible side dish that is easy to make, and it will please everyone. Don't believe me? Well, you just wait and see. Because remember, we still gotta cook up our steaks. First, I'll be putting a nice, wonderful sear. Then, I'll be cooking them in indirect heat until I reach an internal temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit. And for that, I'm gonna be using my F.Y.I thermometers. These will ensure that they will cook to perfection. Because now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to cook some beautiful steaks. So let's do it. right, everybody, here we got our beautiful steak, nice side dish. Well, check it out, everybody. What do you guys think?
Yo,
That side dish looks perfect.
that side dish looks incredible. I think I've seen it in a book before. I'm not sure whose, but I cannot wait to try it. It looks amazing.
I mean, I just gotta say, whoever did that book,
That guy's sexy.
we have 4 beautiful steaks. I really want to know your opinion. How does this taste? How good? How bad? How ugly it is? So, enough talking. Let's dig in. Are you guys ready for it?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it.
And as you can see, we have something to drink here because this might be needed today. I'm talking especially with you, Salt Savant.
Me?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying I might be a little salty today. Very good. Enough talking. I'm very curious to see how these steaks are going to taste. Let's begin. Please, let's go this direction right here.
Oh yeah.
Dig in.
Steaky steak.
My favorite kind of videos are the videos where the table is full.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
A steak like this, you got no complaints.
It doesn't get old, everybody.
I'm trying to savor this steak because clearly we got bottles, we got side dish, we got a bunch of steaks here. There's gonna be some craziness, so this might be the only normal steak we try, Angel. I'm trying to savor every single bite.
You might be surprised.
You said it's about to get real salty up in here. This steak is perfect. It's not too salty, well seasoned, nice crust on it, it's tender, and the best part of all, it's got a nice beefy flavor on it.
I agree.
Dude, this steak is perfect. Let's move on because I know this is the control, so let's do the other one.
I agree. Let's go. Dig in.
Time to
Please.
get real salty up in here.
Let's see. First, smell it. Tell me if you can tell any difference.
It's got a little bit of a different smell, but nothing crazy.
Definitely some Asian scents.
Damn, all y'all looking at me.
We want to know what you think.
There's no crazy difference in the smell here. I'm just looking forward to try it.
Let's see. Let's find out right now. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Mmm.
That's good.
Tastes like maybe some soy sauce or something. It was good though.
I do think it's a very juicy steak. It's got a perfect crust, and it's not salty enough.
Also, this steak is a little bit more tender, I think.
I agree, yeah.
I agree as well. It is more tender than the first one. However, maybe it's missing a little bit of salt.
You said it was about to get real salty in here. I was expecting the salt to hit me like pow pow, but instead the salt hit me like pow pow.
Okay, bro.
It could use a little bit more salt, but not so much. And surprisingly, it's more tender.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's enough because now I'm excited to try the next one, which should be quite different. And
We got a cool little thing. What's up with this water
where
bottle?
are you going for the water bottle already, Leo?
Man, I'm thirsty. What can I say, guys?
So that, you see that bottle is kind of different. So
Yeah.
this is Air Up, everybody. Now, here's how it works. Air Up flavors water through scent.
Through scent.
I know, it's kind of weird. You grab this, you stick it in here. So if you want regular water, leave it down. But if you want scented flavor water, then you just pull it up and you basically take a sip. Now, just like this. It's so weird because you're actually,
What?
I know it's different.
It tastes like blueberries.
You literally feel like you're drinking a cherry flavored thing, but it's just water.
So 0 calorie?
0 calorie, baby. Thank you, Arab, for sponsoring this video. All the information will be on the link on the description. Use promo code GUGA15 to get 15% off. All right, enough. Let's go for the next one. Please, guys, dig in. I'm curious. Enough talking. Let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. This one just is not bad.
One of, if not the saltiest steak we've ever had here. And I'm gonna say right now, I actually really like the flavor. I actually really like the flavor, I'm not gonna lie. But what I really don't like is the texture. It got so tough, it doesn't even taste like steak anymore. It tastes like pork.
Yes.
That's a good description,
That's
Leo.
a good one.
It feels like all the fibers like shriveled up and just made it way like more difficult to chew through.
I would say that this steak got cured, everybody. It got cured. That's what it is. And man, that thing is salty. The Salt Savant has came back.
Yeah, he's doing his thing because honestly, that's too salty for me.
If you get over the texture, it's honestly not that bad. I really like it.
So here's the deal. The last steak should be slightly more powerful.
Wait, we gotta go for that side dish.
Let's go.
I had a feeling that that was coming. All right, please dig in. Give me your honest opinion on this one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I rest my case. I can eat 100 of these, everybody.
This is an unbeatable side dish right here. It's just like, there's so much flavor, there's so much texture, crumbly, crunchy, gooey, like you have that beautiful jalapeno flavor. Not the spice, just the actual flavor of it. It tastes delicious. You knocked it out of the park with this one.
Top 10 side dish in GUGAFOODS history.
This is already my third one. Enough. Let's go for the last one. I'm curious. Salt Savant excited.
Let's do it.
Me and Angel, not so much.
Holy hell.
Enough talking, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, I can't.
Oh, that's powerful, boy.
That is real salty right there. That is some real salt right there. It's taken every inch of my salty powers to not fight this steak.
This steak literally tastes like soy sauce with a side of steak.
Notice one thing, everybody. We're having a good time eating this steak. We're not spitting the steak out.
I think the biggest takeaway from these steaks is as they get saltier, what happens is that salt completely washes out the beef flavor. So it doesn't even feel like you're really having a steak anymore. It just feels like you're drinking salt, which in my case, I like.
Anyway, guys, these are the results. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. Remember, everything I use is always in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.